गुरुवन्दनम्। ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां हृदये सर्वविद्यानां श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। अपारकरुणासिन्धुं ज्ञानदं शान्तरूपिणं श्रीचन्द्रशेखरगुरुं प्रणमामि मुदान्वहम्। कृतं देवासिवर्यं च जीवोद्धारणतत्परं श्रीजयेन्द्रगुरुं पूज्यं प्रणमामि मुदान्वहम्। चतुर्दशवयप्राप्तं सन्न्यासं सुमहामतिं नमामि शङ्करारम्भं श्रीविजयेन्द्रसरस्वतीं सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपर। स्वस्ति वाचनम्। ओम श्री कांची कामकोटिपीठाधिपति जगद्गुरु श्री शंकराचार्य श्री चरणयोः श्री प्रणामाः। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्री महात्रिपुरसुंदरी समेत श्री चंद्रमौलीश्वराय नमः। स्वस्ति स्त्रीमदखिलभूमण्डलालङ्कार त्रयस्त्रिंशत्कोटिदेवता सेवित श्री कामाक्षी देवी सनाथ श्रीमदेकाम्रनाथ श्री महादेवी सनाथ श्री हस्तिगिरिनाथ साक्षात्कार परमाधिष्ठान सत्यव्रत नामांकित कांची दिव्यक्षेत्रे शारदा मठ सुस्थितानाम् अतुलित सुदारस माधुर्य कमलासन कामिनी धम्मिल्ल संफुल्ल मल्लिका मालिका निश्यन्द मकरंद जरी सौवस्तिक वाग्निकुंभ विजृंभणानंद तुंदिलित मनीषि मंडलानाम् अनवरदाद्वैद्य विद्या विनोद रसिकानाम् निरन्तरालङ्कृतीकृत शान्तिदान्ति भूम्नां सकलभुवन चक्र प्रतिष्ठापक श्रीचक्र प्रतिष्ठा विख्यात यशोलङ्कृतानां निखिल पाषण्ड षण्ड कण्टकोत्पादनेन विशदीकृत वेद वेदान्त मार्ग षण्मत प्रतिष्ठापकाचार्याणां श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्यवर्य श्री जगद्गुरो श्रीमच्छंकर भगवत्पादाचार्याणाम् अधिष्ठाने सिंहासनाभिषिक्त श्रीमच्चन्द्रशेखरेन्द्र सरस्वती संयमीन्द्राणाम् अधिष्ठाने सिंहासनाभिषिक्त श्रीमचेन्द्र सरस्वती श्रीपादानाम् अन्तेवासिवर्य श्रीमच्छंकर विजयेन्द्र सरस्वती श्रीपादानाम् तदन्तेवासिवर्य श्रीमत्सत्यचन्द्रशेखरेन्द्र सरस्वती श्रीपादानां च चरणयोः सप्रक्षयं शाञ्जलिबन्धं च नमस्कुर्मः। Hari Om. Kanchi Kamakoti Seva Foundation Midwest Chapter welcomes all the viewers on live stream to today's Kamakoti Parayana Mandali program. For today's program, we have lecture discourse on Shri Chaitanya MahaPrabhu as covered in Shri Krishna Premi Swamigal's Vaishnava Samhitha by Shri Ramakrishnan ji. A brief introduction on Shri Ramakrishnan ji. He is a founder trustee of Brahma Sabha, a not-for-profit organization in the United States. Brahma Sabha promotes the education of Indian arts and culture. For more details, please visit their website at www.brahmasabha.org. Their family has a deep interest in Sanatana Dharma, Vedas, and scriptures such as the Valmiki Ramayana, Srimad Bhagavatam, and the Bhagavad Gita. At a young age, he studied select portions of the Vedas from Sri Panchapakesha Sastrigal of Melakavery, Kumbakonam. He and his family members were initiated into the nuances of mantra shastras by Kalladakurucchi Sri HariharaSastrigal. Shri Ramakrishnan ji and his family are blessed by Guru Shri Krishna Premi Swamigal, who has showered upon them the many grand blessings of being in the path of devotion. He completed his education from IIT Bombay and his post-graduation from IIM Ahmedabad. Starting his career at Arthur Andersen, he went on to become the youngest partner in a global IT consulting firm as the managing director for UK and Europe. The company went public on Nasdaq and was later acquired by a French multinational, making it an early unicorn. He and his wife Lakshmi and their two children live in Chicago, enjoying their Guru's blessings, scripture readings, satsang interactions, and sacred writings. Radhe Krishna.
नमः नमो नमः सद्गुरुभ्यो नमो नमः ज्ञानवैराग्यसम्पूर्णान् हरिभक्तिपरायणान् पूर्वाचार्यानहं वन्दे सम्प्रदायप्रवर्तकान् कलिकालोचितं धर्मं नाम संकीर्तनात्मकं निर्णेतुम् अवतीर्णं तं प्रेमिकं सद्गुरुं भजे। प्रह्लाद नारद पराशर पुण्डरीक व्यासाम्बरीश शुक शौनक भीष्मदाल्भ्यान् रुक्माङ्गदार्जुन वसिष्ठ विभीषणादीन् पुण्यानिमान् परमभागवतान् स्मरामि। हरेर्नामैव नामैव नामैव मम जीवनम् कलौ नास्त्येव 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 गतिरन्यथा। नाम संकीर्तनं यस्य सर्वपापप्रणाशनं प्रणामो दुःखशमनः तं नमामि हरिं परम्। स्मृते सकलकल्याण भाजनं यत्र जायते पुरुषस्तमजं नित्यं व्रजामि शरणं हरिम्।
Super. So nice. Srimad Bhagavatam has many treasures. In Dashamaskandam, there is a chapter 87, called Shruti Gita. In that, there is a beautiful shloka. Tulya Shruta Tapashilaha Tulya Swiyari Madhyamaha Api Chakruhu Pravachanam Ekam Susrushavo Pare. I was reminded of that when JG asked us to speak today with all of you. Every person in this satsanga is so great, such a collection of Mahans. People who have read Bhagavatam so many times, Ramayanam so many times, have read and written, Lekhanam done of Vaishnava Samhitha, Vrindavana Mahatmya, Divya Desha Vaibhava. Just like in Shruti Gita, all of them were Tulya. They were equally well learned, equally advanced in spirituality. Still they made one person speak and everybody else listened, just to show the greatness of Shravanam Kirtanam. I feel like that. What a beautiful program arranged today, right from morning till late at night. Nama Sankirtanam, Katha Shravanam. Beautiful way to spend the time. Vaishnava Samhita is given to us in 10 parts. Each part contains the life histories of many great Mahans, great saints who have appeared in Bharata Desha. Part 1 has Advaita Shastra, therefore starts with Shankara Vijayam and has all saints who follow the Advaita tradition. Second part is all the Alvars and includes Ramanujacharya. So it is Vishishtha-Dvaita philosophy. Third part is Madhvacharya and all the saints in the Madhva tradition, Dvaita philosophy. And the topic selected for today is from Vaishnava Samhita Chaturtha Bhaga, fourth part, Chaitanya MahaPrabhu and all the great saints who have been blessed by Chaitanya MahaPrabhu in that tradition. We are doing Vaishnava Samhita part 4, chapter 2, how Nimai Pandita Chaitanya MahaPrabhu blessed this great Keshava Bhatta Kashmiri. Shobhaji will read and then I will speak. We will alternate that way through this chapter.
Sadgurunath Maharaj ki jai. Shri Sadgururuvacha. Na cha shastrena kavyena na samarthyena vidyaya Bhagavan bhakta bhavajño bhaktya tushyati kevalam. Etat Shri Krishna hridayam naiva jananti pandhitaha tarkena praptumichanti mano vacham agocharam. Adhitya nikilan vedan शास्त्राणि आलोढ्य सर्वतः यस्य भक्तिर् न गोविन्दे तस्य ज्ञानं वृथा वृथा. प्रेम्णैव केशवं प्रापुः ज्ञानहीनाः खगा मृगाः तथापि विद्यया मत्ता मुह्यन्ति ननु पण्डिताः. भक्तिं करोति यः कृष्णे मूर्खोऽपि दृढमानसः तस्यैव सुलभः कृष्णः किं वृथा शास्त्रचर्चया.
Super. Right in the Avatarika, Premi is giving us Etat Sri Krishna Hridayam. What is Bhagavan's Hridayam? Bhaktya tushyati kevalam. Because Bhagavan understands your bhava. Bhagavan bhakta bhavajñah. Jña to know. He knows your bhava. So no need to try and impress him with great knowledge. Shastrena, kavyena, samarthyena, vidyaya, tarkena. No need to do many great debates. Because Bhagavad Swarupa is vachama gochara, beyond your words, beyond your ability to analyze and think. I see. Then, how do we get that Krishna Swarupa? If it is beyond mind, beyond words, then agochara asti. So Premi is giving us a very beautiful answer to that question. Bhaktim karoti yah Krishne tasyaiva sulabha Krishnaha. Sulabha. It's very easy. The affection you have for your family, your parents, your spouse, your children, it is just to learn what is affection. Once you learn that, you turn that affection towards Bhagavad Krishna Swarupa. That is known as bhakti. And if you are able to do that, for you, Krishna is very easy to obtain. Tasyaiva sulabha Krishna kim vritha shastra charchaya. And he is entering the story of Keshava Bhatta.
आसीत् केशव भट्टाख्यः पण्डितो गर्वसंयुतः सरस्वती प्रसादेन सर्वशास्त्रविशारदः विजित्य तर्कसामर्थ्यात् सलीलं विदुषो बहून् अपहृत्य धनं तेषां नितरां गर्वितो अभवत् नानाबिरुदसंयुक्तो गजवाजिरथैर्युतः चचार भुवने धीरो राजराजेन्द्रपूजितः.
Super. Asit Keshava Bhattakhyah. Asit, there was this great Pandita. Pandito. His name was Keshava Bhatta. And he was from Kashmir. So many people knew him as Keshava Bhatta Kashmiri. He was an amazing scholar. His breadth and depth of knowledge, learning, scholarliness, there is no bound. Because he had the blessings of Goddess Saraswati. Saraswati Prasadena. Visharada. Visharada means expert. He was an expert in all the Shastras. Sarva Shastra Visharadaha. That gave him a lot of pride. Garva samyuta. I know so much. There was a tradition at that time when Keshava Bhatta was living that scholars will challenge each other to debates. Tarka Sabha. Kings will host Tarka Sabha. And if you win, then you will be given a lot of benefits. You'll be given gold and wealth and all that. This Keshava Bhatta had some special rules. If he challenges you specifically to Tarka, not Tarka Sabha, but one-on-one he challenges you. If he wins, you have to hand over all your wealth, all your lands, and you have to follow him as part of his retinue. आपको उसका ग्रुप में कुछ कैंकर्य करना पड़ेगा. That was his rule, and he has gone to many places, won so many tarkas. Some panditas who are also proud of themselves tried, because if I win against him, I will get all that money, including the money he has won before. I say soch ke, but nobody has won against Keshava Bhatta so far. He's gone to many places. Chachara bhuvane dhiraha. Even kings and kings of kings, emperors are scared of Keshava Bhatta. Raja Rajendra pujitaha. So he's thinking, I need some good challenge. Where are the best scholars? So somebody told him, in the world, the best scholars who know Sanskrit, who know all the shastras, who knows the Vedas, the Vedangas, everything, Shruti, Smriti, Purana, Itihasa, everything they know. Those Panditas live in Navadvipa. So he decided that as part of his Digvijaya, he'll go to Navadvipa. Pading.
कदाचित् विद्यया दृप्तो नवद्वीपम् उपेत्य सः आस्फोटयन् स्वसामर्थ्यम् आह्वयत् पण्डितान् बहून् तस्य गर्जनमात्रेण बिडालस्येव मूषिकाः दुद्रुवुः पण्डिता भीताः सर्वे मौनेन संयुताः क्वचित् गङ्गातटे शिष्यैः संस्थितं गौरमाधवं विलोक्य किञ्चित् गर्वेण केशवः स्वयमागतः विनीतः स्वागतं प्राह गौराङ्गः शिष्यचोदितः शास्त्रार्थं श्रोतुमिच्छामि इत्यपृच्छत् सोऽपि पण्डितः शास्त्रार्थे सम्प्रवृत्ते तु लीलयैव पराजितः अवाङ्मुखो भृशं दीनः केशवो भवनं गतः.
Super. कदाचित विद्यया दृप्तः. हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना, चर्बी चढ़ गई उसको. He is over proud of his own knowledge and his ability to beat other scholars in debate. So he has come to Navadvipa. Asfotayan swasamartyam. Swasamartyam Asfotayan. He is challenging many panditas. Now, the panditas in Navadvipa are extra smart. They know about Keshava Bhatta. They are like, no chance. We are not debating you. So he's like, I heard that Navadvipa has the best panditas. Nobody is even willing to debate with me. So they all said, this is before Chaitanya MahaPrabhu became sannyasi. Okay, he's still a boy, a teenage boy. His name is Nimai now. So people know him as Nimai Pandita. So they told him, boss, if you want the best scholar in Navadvipa is Nimai Pandita. He runs a class also. He runs a school. A lot of children study in that school. Maybe you can go debate with him. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is so fair. He's called Gauranga. Radha Devi's color he has. Gaura Madhava. It's Krishna Swarupa, but with the color of Radha Devi. He is teaching. Ganga Tate. All the Sishyas are sitting in front of him. And this Keshava Bhatta has reached that place. Garvena Kinchit Vilokya. He's looking, where is the scholar? Where is the scholar? I just see a bunch of kids. They are doing something, but they all seem too small to have any real expertise. So he's asking some people, where is this Nimai Pandita? And they're saying, see, under that tree, the person who is sitting with all the Sishyas around him, he is Nimai Pandita. By then, Gauranga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is already seen, and because this person is elder, and a great scholar, so Vinitaha Swagatam Praha, with great humility, Gauranga, Nimai is inviting this Keshava Bhatta and saying, please sit, we are greatly honored that in our satsanga, some big Pandita like you has come. You have graced us with your presence. That is amazing. Please sit. So Pandita has immediately issued the challenge. No, I've come here to debate. I am going around the world. Vijay Yatra. I want to have a flag put in Navadvipa also. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is like, we are children. You are Jnana Vriddha, Tapo Vriddha, Vayo Vriddha. You please say something and we will listen. And that itself we will consider to be debate. We don't have to debate with you. You say something, whatever comes to your mind, whatever Mahans say, we take it as a blessing. So aap bole, jo bhi aapke man mein aaye, that topic you please speak. So Keshava Bhatta wants to show his expertise. They are, by the banks of the river Ganges. The Ganges where she starts in Gangotri or even in the earlier places in Rishikesha, even in Haridwar. She runs very fast. And by the time she comes to this part, she is highly mature, she is broad, she is deep, and she is flowing with waves. So immediately, without any preparation, without any thinking, immediately Keshava Bhatta has created several shlokas on Ganga Mahatvam. The greatness of the Ganges. Not one shloka, not two shlokas, not 5, not 10, not 20. He has done more than 100. Anna Kadila 108 slogan chollitar avdimbar. 108 shlokas he has created. This is not like Vishnu Sahasranama where everybody knows, you can start Vishnu Shatkara and go right down to Vanamali Gadesh Anki Cholla. This is brand new. He has created that command, that much power he had. And once he finished that, he is like, nobody can beat this, man. I have created 108 shlokas, brand new, spur of the moment, no prep, nothing. And those are amazing shlokas. Of course, topic is amazing. Gangaji, come from Brahma's Kamandalu, touched Bhagavan's feet. Shiva has held her in his Jatha Bhara. Greatness. Gange Gangeti, yo bruyat yojananam shatairapi. You can be far away and you can just say Ganga, and that has the power to make you pure and sacred. What greatness. Amazing. So he said, can anybody beat this? So Nimai Pandita said, normally when, Panditas create some shlokas, normally we have a small discussion on the guna dosha. Keshava Bhatta is taken aback. Nobody has ever said that there can be a dosha in one of his shlokas. So he's like, what do you mean, guna doshas? So he said, no, it is just a way to say it. Please explain some gunas in the creation that you have made just now on Ganga Mahatma. Keshava Bhatta is still catching to guna dosha. He's like, okay, you tell me which shloka you want to discuss. We will discuss that. Premi now is saying, look at this. These are brand new shlokas. Even Keshav Bhatta has just made it. And Gauranga has picked one shloka which is in the middle. It is not the first shloka which you may remember because that's how they start. It's not the last shloka, most recent. नहीं, बीच में इसने उन्होंने एक श्लोका निकाला. He picked one shloka right in the beginning and he said, please explain the gunas of this particular shloka. Shobhaji?
महत्त्वं गङ्गायाः सततम् इदमाभाति सुतरां यदेषा श्रीविष्णोः चरणकमलोत्पत्तिसुभगा द्वितीय श्रीलक्ष्मीरिव सुरनरैर्अर्च्यचरणा भवानी भर्तुः या शिरसि विभवति अद्भुतगुणा.
Amazing shloka. Mahatvam Gangayaha Satatam Idamabhati Sutaram. So Keshav Bhatta is saying, look at that. Look at how the Ganges is flowing. Look at how the shloka is flowing. The vritta is Mandakranta vritta. It matches the waves and the flow of the Ganges. Many of you know Chandas. You know, a lot of the Chandas will be, Sandhyavanam Mandralku nannave theriyum. நிறைய சந்தஸ் இருக்கு இல்லையா? காயத்ரி சந்தஸ் இருக்கு, அனுஷ்டுப் சந்தஸ் இருக்கு, திருஷ்டுப் சந்தஸ் இருக்கு, ஜகதி, பிருஹதி அப்படின்னு நிறைய சந்தஸ் இருக்கு. அனுஷ்டுப் சந்தஸ் இஸ் மோஸ்ட் காமன். சுந்தரகாண்டம் திறந்தேன்னா தத்தோ ராவண நீதாயா சீதாயா சத்ருகர்ஷன ஏஷ பதவன்வேஷ்டும் சாரணா சரிதேபதி அப்படின்னு ஆரம்பிச்சா அது அனுஷ்டுப் சந்தஸ். 8 times 4. In Keshava Bhatta's opinion, the chandas that he has picked is so complex. It's called Atyashti Chandas. 17 syllables in each line. Very difficult to make it poetry, ஆனா அவ்வளவு நன்னா பண்ணிருக்கார். He is rightfully proud of what he has done. He said Atyashti Chandas. Look at that. Very difficult to create shlokas in Atyashti Chandas and I have done it. And look at the anuprasa, the effect, the flows and the waves. So many things. Of course, the meaning is great. Nobody can explain the greatness of Ganga. She came from the feet of Bhagavan Vishnu, Utpatti. Utpatti is Sri Vishnoho Charanakamala. And therefore, Subhaga, she is greatly fortunate and makes everybody fortunate. She is like a second Lakshmi Devi. Lakshmi Devi wants to be in Bhagavan's feet, no? She is also touching that feet. And all the suras, all the naras, so many of them are touching Bhagavan's feet and they are also worshipping Ganga. Bhavani Bhartuhu, Shiva. Shiva is holding her on his jatha. Ya shirasi vibhavati adbhuta guna. அப்படின்னு ஒரு சின்ன பிரவச்சனம் பண்ணி முடிச்சிட்டார். He finished that. And he said, look at that. It is so good. So Nimai Pandita said, yes, it is amazing. I really enjoyed the shlokas and of course, Gangaji. Nothing. I think there are more gunas. Normally, authors will be happy if somebody says there are more gunas in what you did. But Keshav Bhatta is a bit upset, He's like, what do you mean there are more gunas? Because it means that Nimai Pandita has figured out more gunas in the shloka than the author himself has said. So anyway, he is like, theek hai, why don't you tell me what other gunas are there? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, well, simple gunas, easy to point out. There is, even in English, there is something called alliteration. If the same letter or the same word appears many times in the poetry, Shabda Alankara. So he says, you look at your shloka, in the very first line, the ta appears so many times. Mahatvam, Satatam. Abhati Sutaram. Naraya ta. It is beautiful. It feels like a nice flow, a nice dance. Look at similarly the last line. There are so many bhas. Bhavani bhartuhu vibhavati adbhuta guna. Third line you see Ra is coming. Shri Lakshmi Riva Sura Narai Rarchya Charana. It's very beautiful. Shabda Alankaram is there. In shlokas, especially for Panditas, there is something called Punarukti Dosha. If you say the same thing more than once, it is called a dosha. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nimai Pandita, is saying that in your shloka, Dvitiya Shri Lakshmi Riva Sura Narai Rarchya Charana, in that shloka, it looks like there is Punarukti. Shri is the same as Lakshmi. So it feels like you're saying it twice. So somebody who is not noticing very carefully may think, oh, Punarukti Dosham, Ana Paravalle. Bhagavan Namal Punarukti Dosham Kadayadu. He's talking about goddess, no. So it's okay. They may say that. But it is not Punarukti. It is Abhasa Alankaram, because Dvitiya Shri. Dvitiya Shri has to go there. Lakshmi Riva has to come here. So Punarukti Dosham does not apply. It actually becomes an Alankara known as Abhasa Alankara. Punarukti Vatu Abhasa Alankaram. Oh, all the people who are sitting are already extremely happy. They are nodding their heads. Keshav Bhatta is thinking, oh my God, this Pandita knows much more than I thought he knew. He looks so small and young, but he knows so many things. Is there anything else? He said. Nimai looked at him and said, there are many more, but I'll tell you one more, which I really enjoyed. You have done such a great job. Nimai Pandita is telling Keshav Bhatta, you have done such a great job. I'll tell you what it is. Charana Kamalotpatti Subhaga. In the second line he says, Yadesha Shri Vishnoho Charana Kamala Utpatti Subhaga. Normally what happens? There is a pond or a river, or a lake. So there is a water body, and from that water body, lotuses come. Right? The Kamala, Utpatti Sthanam is the Jala, or the ground below the Jala. Okay? Whereas here it is opposite. Bhagavan's Charanam is like a beautiful flower. It's like a lotus. And from that lotus, water has come. Ulta it's reversed. There should be water. From the water, the flower has to come. Here there's a flower. From the flower, water is flowing. Virodha Vasa Alankar. What a great thing. Something that can never happen in the regular material world. In the spiritual world, we see such amazing treasures. Yadesha Shri Vishnu Charana Kamala Utpatti Subhaga. Keshav Bhatta is understanding. Oh my God, I have not estimated properly the breadth and depth of the knowledge of these scholars in Navadvipa. Still, the fact that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started the discussion saying Guna Dosha, he's like, yeah, tell me if there is any dosha. So, Nimai Pandita is like, no, you are Mahan. You have created something. Scholars can nitpick, We can always find some fault. But it is not the right thing to do. We will take guna. Wherever we go, Bhagavatam itself says, you should be like a honeybee. You go to many gardens, you pick the nectar. That is it. Prithu Charitrathla, Goddess Earth tells Prithu. That is what good people have to do. Similarly, in Ekadas Skandam also, the same concept comes again. You should lead your life like a honeybee. Go to many places, pick what is Sara. Just like the honeybee picks the nectar from every flower. Flower is happy, flower is not hurt, it has not over-extracted. It has helped the flower in pollination, and the bee has got honey. Everybody is happy. Please lead your life like that. So Nimai Pandita is saying, we do not like to show dosha, even though it is part of being, a pandita. We have to find dosha so that people can correct, Keshav Bhatta is not willing to listen. He's like, no. You have to tell me the doshas. Mahatvam Gangayaha. So, Romba Varpurtitar. Because he was so insistent, Nimai Pandita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, "Theek hai, I'll tell you some. Doshas. In the first line, you have Ta repeating, Satatamidama Bhati Sutaram. In the last line, you have Bha repeating, Bhavani Bhartuhu Ya Shirasi Vibhavati Adbhuta Guna. In the third line, you have Dutiya Shri Lakshmi Rivasura Narai Rarcha Charana. What happened to the second pada? Shabdalankara is missing. This is a dosha called Bhagna Krama. The Krama has been broken. You are smart enough to do Shabdalankara in all the three. You should have been smart enough to do Shabdalankara in all the four padas, not just in three padas. That can be ignored. That is okay. It's not such a big thing. Theek hai, we have made 108 slokas spur of the moment. Aisa hota hai. But because you asked, this is one dosha. Are there other doshas? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, well, Punarukti dosha, I proved to you that you have used Punarukti without dosha in Dvitiya Shri Lakshmi. However, there is a Punarukti dosham in the fourth line. You have said Vibhavati Adbhuta Guna. Vibhavati means Viseshena Bhavati iti Vibhavati. Viseshena and Adbhuta can be considered Punarukti, so there is a dosha in that part. But these are all small things. There is a huge dosha which many devotees will not accept in this particular sloka. By now, Keshav Bhatta Kashmiri's pride is gone. He is a true scholar. He is truly learned. So he is like, oh, I should learn what it is. So he is like, please tell me. I didn't mean to make any huge error. But if I have made any huge error, you should tell me. So he said, okay. This error we can handle in two ways. One, we can take a light approach and say that one meaningless mistake has been made. Bhavani Bhartuhu. What is the definition of Bhavani? Bhavasya Patni Bhavani. Shiva's wife is the goddess. Okay. Bhavani Bhartuhu. Parvati's husband, Shiva. But actual meaning here is Bhavasya Patni Bhavani Bhavani Bhartuhu. It's like, suppose you went and asked somebody, where is your house? And that person says, my house is in front of the post office. Then you say, okay, where is the post office? You say, post office is in front of my house. Meaningless here. Both are self-referential statements. Bhavani is Bhavasya Patni and Bhavani is husband. So I have not learnt anything in this. That can be the light way of showing the error in this phrase. But there is a huge error. What is the huge error? Keshav Bhatta is shocked. He is like, what is the huge error in Bhavani Bhartu? Husband of Bhavani, nothing wrong in that. So he said, no. Bhavasya Patni, that Patni's husband, you could have just said Bhava. Because you have not said Bhava, if we had to really chastise you, people can say this means, and cholrade pavam, உங்களுக்கு தெரியட்டுங்கிறதுக்காக சொல்றேன், சொல்லக்கூடாது இந்த மாதிரி. It means that Bhavasya Patni has other bhartas, which no devotee will accept. So we reject this shloka. This whole shloka is rejected. And if you want, we can go shloka by shloka and we can reject all of the 108. Naddingi Peter, Keshava Bhatta Kashmiri. He's like, my God, I have been winning everywhere because I have the blessings of Goddess Saraswati. Here, I thought I was winning. I have been so easily defeated by this Nimai Pandita. I don't know what to do. He has promised that somebody defeats, all his money, all his land, everything will be given. So all that he has to make preparations now, So he has gone back to his camp. He has got this ability to speak with Goddess Saraswati. Saraswati Prasadam avarukku. Shobhaji, padikirilla?
दिग्विद्यां दिग्यशोलाभं दिग्देवीं च सरस्वतीं जितोऽस्मि यदहं धीरो बालकेनैव केनचित् इति चिन्ताकुलो भट्टो निद्रां लेभे तदा निशि स्वप्ने सरस्वती देवी बभाषे मधुरं वचः श्रीदेव्युवाच आर्यजानीहितं साक्षात् कृष्णं गौराङ्गपण्डितं यस्य भक्तिं विना ज्ञानं निखिलं निष्फलं भवेत् शास्त्रभारं किं वहसि प्रज्ञावानसि पण्डिता तत्पदाम्बुजमाश्रित्य भक्तिं कुरु जनार्दने सर्वेषां वेदवाक्यानां सारं शृणु वदाम्यहं त्यक्त्वा गोविन्दनामानि वाचो विक्लापनं वृथा त्यक्त्वा गोविन्दनामानि वाचो विक्लापनं वृथा.
Super. Fantastic. He is telling his goddess, Dhik I thought I knew a lot of things. Dhik Yasholabham. I was so famous, people would shake in terror when they even heard my name. But today I have been defeated by such a young boy. Jitosmi balakeneva. Chinta, he is so upset, doesn't know what to do. Goddess normally answers at once when he asks her a question, but this time she has not answered, so somehow he has gone to bed. Tada nishi nidram lebe chintakulo bhattah. In his dream, Goddess has appeared because he is a true devotee. He is a true Pandita. He has got great knowledge. He is a great devotee. Just this darpa, this pride has to be removed. Therefore, this Leela has been played. So, Sri Devi here is Saraswati Devi. She is saying, you have been winning all tarka, all debates. You have become such a great scholar because of my grace. That you know already. And you thought that because you have my power with you, nobody will be able to defeat you. That is where you made the error. I can defeat anybody in debate. Therefore, you can defeat anybody in debate. However, I cannot defeat, and therefore you cannot defeat this person. Because you are my devotee, I am telling you this great secret. Arya janihi tam sakshat Krishnam Gauranga Panditam. You may think that this is a Pandita called Gauranga or Nimai. I have to let you know that this Pandita is Sakshat Krishna. if you don't have bhakti towards this Krishna, everything else is wasted. Yasya bhaktim vina jnanam nikhilam nishphalam bhaveti. Stop carrying this huge weight of I am a scholar, I know this, I am so proud. Shastra bharam. Keep it down. Prahlada Swami also says, no? இப்பதானே படிச்சேன் இல்லையா, 7th canto படிச்சேன். அதில் பிரகலாத் சுவாமி சொல்றார் இல்லையா, பாவம், material people carrying so much weight when they can easily go through their lives in such a light manner. அது தெரியாதுக்கு பாவம் பாரம் உத்வஹதே. இங்க கேட்கிறா தேவி, சாஸ்திர பாரம் கிம் வஹசி. You are a great scholar, prajnavanasi. Therefore, from now on, go seek shelter in that Krishna's feet and turn your upasana that you have done to me, turn that to Bhagavan Krishna. All the Vedas I hold. I can tell you the Saram Shrunu. Govinda Namani Vachaha. Whenever you open your mouth, it has to be something to do with Bhagavan Nama, the greatness of Bhagavan Nama, the greatness of Leelas, the greatness of Bhakta Charitra. Ambarish Charitrathla varum. What do you have to listen to? Stories of Bhagavan and stories of devotees. That's it. Somehow he waited for the morning. He got up next day morning, finished his morning ablutions quickly and rushed to meet Gauranga, to meet Nimai Pandita, to meet Chaitanya MahaPrabhu.
Shri Sadgururuvacha ityuktva antardadhe devi soyamasharyamohitaha prataruthaya gaurangam agamate suvinitavate tamagatam mahaprajnam asrakulavilochanam arya swagatam ityuktva पूजयामास तं प्रभुः तदा गौराङ्गदेवेन नितरां बहुमानितः अवोचन् मधुरं वाक्यं केशवः पुलकाङ्कितः.
Last time he came with great pride, driptah. This time he is coming with great vinaya, suvinitavati. Ascharya mohita. The words of Saraswati Devi keeps ringing on Keshav Bhatta's mind. He has got up in the morning, he has come with great vinaya bhava. He has come. Prabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has seen him, his elder, no? So he has rushed and welcomed him. Arya Swagatam Pujaya Masa. He is worshipping him. Imagine how Keshav Bhatta will feel. His goddess has told him that this is Krishna Bhagavan. And that Mahaprabhu is worshipping him. Please come, please sit down. Nitaram Bahumanita hai. Nimai Pandita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu considered, I'm a small boy. This is a great scholar has come. Vayo Vruddha, Jnana Vruddha, Tapo Vruddha. So let me worship him. Atiti Samskaravat Pujam Karoti. Keshava hai. Just like when you go to see your Guru, your hair stands up, no? How you feel, whether he has said anything, whether he has not said anything, whether he has looked at you, whether he has not looked at you, even then just that Sanidhya gives you such a great experience, no? Similarly, Sanidhyam of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, hair of Keshava Bhatta Kashmiri is standing and he is speaking to Gauranga.
Keshava Bhatta Uvacha Tvameva Sakshat Govindah Kim Mam Chalayasi Prabho Samuddhara Daya Sindho Vidya Moha Maharnavad Arthavadam Smaran Shaurehe Nama Mahatmyam Adbhutam Garvitena Maya Deva Yapitam Jivitam Vritha किं साध्यं साधनम् इति ब्रूहि प्राज्ञशिखामणे किङ्करेण मया देव किं कर्तव्यमितः परम् श्रीसद्गुरुरुवाच एवमुक्तः शचीपुत्रः केशवं करुणानिधिः उवाच मधुरं वाक्यं सर्वशास्त्रार्थगर्भितम्.
Super. Keshava Bhatta is addressing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nimai Panditar, and he is telling him, please don't fool me. I know that you are Sakshat Bhagavat Sarupa. Tvameva Sakshat Govinda. How do I know it? Am I so great that I am able to say? No. Now he is in Vinaya Bhava. I know not because I have the ability to say that, but because my goddess has told me. She has told me that you are Sakshat Govindaka. Please consider me to be your Kinkara. Kinkara means people will be waiting for the Guru to say, do this, idu panne. Apna odane pe pannuwa. Ye karo, aise bolenge Guruji, to immediately jaake karte hain. Un logon ko Kinkara bolte hain. So he is saying Kinkarena Maya. Deeper meaning, I don't want to lead my life the way I have been leading it so far. What should I do for the rest of my life? Kim sadhyam, kim sadhanam, iti bruhi. Please tell me, what method, what should I do, what process should I follow, and what is the destination that I should reach? Please consider me to be a Kinkara. You can order me as your mind pleases. I was earlier very proud of so many things. Garvitena maya deva yapitam jivitam vrutha. I feel like in the past I have wasted so much time. Please make sure that the rest of my life is not wasted in that similar manner. Sachi putra karunanidhi. Son of Sachi. Sachi Mata is the mother of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Karunanidhi is filled with grace. Gurus, Avyaja Karunanidhis. They are oceans of grace and they don't need any reason to bless. They will bless you. Other devas they may need, did you do this karma? Did you do this yajna? Did you do this tapas? Then we will bless. I say nahi. Krishna Swarupa, Guru Swarupa, they will bless Karunanidhi. He is responding to Keshava Bhatta.
Gauranga Deva Uvacha Bhavanapi Satam Shrestha Kim Mam Prithyati Pandhita Ajananniva Mam Balam Api Sarvajna Shekharaha Kim Shastra Charchaya Vidwan Yasholabhena Kim Tatha Ananya Shasano Mrityuhu Vidvamsam Api Karshati Chintayan Atmano Dosham Shatrum Cha Bahumanayan Amani Manado Nityam Kuryat Shri Krishna Kirtanam Krishna Darshana Samagriyam Bhaktireva Gariyasi Tasmad Visrijya Nikhilam Gaccha Shri Yamuna Tatam Vairagya Dhana Samyukto Vitapichaya Vritah Yo Vased Yamuna Tire Sabhakto Bhagyavan Bhuvi.
Super. Gauranga Deva is saying, you yourself are a great Pandita. Bhavanapi Satam Sreshtha. You know the answers. Still you are asking me, Kim Mam Pritchasi Ajananniva, as if you do not know. It's very simple. All the learnings of the scriptures, all the learnings of the Vedas, the Vedangas, Shruti, Smriti, they all have to lead to one destination, which is Krishna Bhakti. Uddhava says that, no? When he goes to see the gopis, he says that. Whatever tapas, whatever vrata, whatever things you do, they all have to lead to this one beautiful result. Bhaktireva gariyasi Krishna darshana samagryam. To get that Krishna darshana, to get the experience of that divinity, you need the blessings of bhakti. Please stop this desire to go win over some scholar. So somebody will say you are great. Somebody will give you something. All these are wasted. Yasho labhena kim. It's all temporary. In a few years, we will all be gone. 60, 70 years ago, nobody knew because you didn't exist. 60, 70 years later, you will not exist. In that short temporary time, you should find a way to get yourself into some permanent place of happiness. Vairagya dana samyuktaha vitape chayayavrutaha. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has told him, bhakti is the most important thing. From now on, use all your knowledge, everything, as a path for devotion towards that Krishna Swarupa. Don't go here and there. Go straight to Vrindavanam and live there. The 2-3 ஸ்லோகம் அண்ணா கதையில சொல்லுவர். How Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave this Upadesha to Keshava Bhatta. Premi Anna says he used the shlokas from Srimad Bhagavatam. In Srimad Bhagavatam, this is in the Mahatmyam portion. Padma Puranathil in the Mahatmyam, Gokarnarna Mahan. That Gokarna Mahan is speaking to his father, and these 3 shlokas come at that time. In Kadai, Premi Anna said that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nimai Pandita, offered these 3 shlokas as his blessing to Keshava Bhatta Kashmiri. எல்லாருக்கும் தெரிஞ்ச ஸ்லோகம் தான், நீங்க நிறைய தடவை படிச்சிருப்பீள். தேஹேஸ்தி மாம்சருதிரே அபிமதிம் த்யஜத்வம் ஜாயா சுதாதிஷு சதா மமதாம் விமுஞ்ச பஷ்யானிஷம் ஜகதிதம் க்ஷணபங்கநிஷ்டம் வைராக்ய ராகரசிகோ பவ பக்திநிஷ்டஹ. Dehe asti mamsa rudire. This body is made of, some bones, some flesh, some blood. Don't put too much emphasis on this or anything related to this body. It's very temporary. Kshana bhanga nishtam. That should give you some detachment from the material. Vairagya raga rasikaha bhava. Have some vairagya. Enough of collecting money and fame and this. Munaka chetachu naraya. Porum. Bhava bhakti nishtha. Follow the nishtha of bhakti. This loka dharma, I need to get more money, I need to get this, I need to get that. You can give it up. Tyaja loka dharmani. Dharmam bhajasva satatam tyaja loka dharmani. Give up the loka dharma and start following Bhagavata dharma. Satsanga, Nama Sankirtanam, Katashravana. Sevasva sadhu purushanjahi kamatrishnam. Sevasva sadhu purusha. Whenever you can, do some kaikarya to great mahans. Stop thinking about other people's gunas and doshas. You dedicate your life to satsanga, to katashravana, and to doing kaikarya to Bhagavan and to your Guru. Seva katha rasamaho nitaram pibatvam. Shobhaji, இந்த 3 ஸ்லோகத்தையும் படிச்சுட்டு அப்புறம் சத்குரு வாச்ச அதையும் படிச்சிருங்கோ.
देहे अस्ति मांसरुधिरे अभिमतिं त्यजत्वं जायासुतादिषु सदा ममतां विमुञ्च पश्यानिशं जगदिदं क्षणभङ्गनिष्ठं वैराग्यरागरसिको भव भक्तिनिष्ठः धर्मं भजस्व सततं त्यज लोकधर्मान् सेवस्व साधु पुरुषान् जहि कामतृष्णाम् अन्यस्य दोषगुणचिन्तनम् आशु मुक्त्वा सेवाकधारसमहो नितराम् पिबत्वम् एवं सुतोक्तिवशतोऽपि गृहं विहाय यातो वनं स्थिरमतिः गतषष्टिवर्षः युक्तो हरेरनुदिनं परिचर्ययासौ श्रीकृष्णमापनियतं दशमस्य पाठात्। श्रीसद्गुरुरुवाच एवं गौराङ्गदेवस्य निपीय वचनामृतम् अगमद्यमुनातीरम् सद्य एव स पण्डितः गोपीभावेन गोविन्दम् वशीकृत्य स वैष्णवः लीलारहस्यम् निखिलम् ददर्श यमुनातटे ज्ञानवैराग्यसंयुक्तः पर्णमूलफलाशनः चचार यमुनारण्ये कृष्णनामानि कीर्तयन्।
Super. So nice. Bhagavata Mahatmya, Atmadevar follows Gokarna's advice, and every day he reads Dashama and thus reaches Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna Mapaniyatam Dashamasya Pathat. Here Sadguru Premi is saying that hearing the sweet words Nipiya Vachanamrutam Gauranga Devasya, hearing the sweet words of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Keshava Bhatta has been transformed. Sadhya eva, immediately. Kshana Sangena Sadhushu in Bhagavatla Shlokam Rikaliya. Sadhya eva sa Pandita. Saraswati Devi has blessed him. Now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has blessed him. His heart is overflowing with devotion. Gopi Bhavena Govindam. Because of the blessings, he himself is a great scholar. He himself knows a lot of things. And now the addition of Guru's grace, addition of his goddess's grace, Leela Rahasyam Nikhilam Dadarsha, seeing so many Leelas. Yamuna Tate. He's got great jnana. He's got now great vairagya also. And he is spending his time in Krishna Kirtana. Acha rendu shlokathila mudiyirudhu. Padichirungo.
भक्तिमाश्रित्य तस्यैवं विद्या च सफला भवति सततं कृष्णमाहात्म्यवर्णनेन गतं वयः गोपीभावेन सिद्धोऽयं कृष्णभक्तिरसोन्मदः ददर्श नित्यं यमुनापुलिने राधिकाधवम् इति श्रीकृष्णप्रेमि प्रणीतायां श्रीवैष्णवसंहिताया चतुर्थभागे श्रीकेशवभट्टचरितं नाम द्वितीयोऽध्यायः। श्रीहरये नमः, श्रीहरये नमः, श्रीहरये नमः। गोपिका जीवनस्मरणं गोविन्द गोविन्द। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय।
Gurur Dadati Supritaha Govindam Yogi Durlabham. Bhagavat Lord. If Guru is happy with you, you will get that Krishna, that experience which even great yogis cannot get. This particular Pandita, his Vidya has become successful right now. Tasyaivam Vidyacha Safala Abhavati. His life is now going with Satatam Krishna Mahatmya Varnanena Gatam Vayah. Just like us, we have been blessed, no? Satsangam, எப்போ பார்த்தாலும் ஒரு நாள் விடாதுக்கு நாம சங்கீர்த்தனம், ஒரு நாள் விடாதுக்கு கதாசிரவணம், ஒரு நாள் விடாதுக்கு பாராயணம். What a beautiful way to lead life. Happens only by the grace of the goddess, only by the grace of the Guru. Siddhi, this is Siddhi. Other people may consider other things to be Siddhi. For us, getting Satsanga, getting Kathashravana, Getting Nama Sankirtanam, that is Siddhi. Gopi bhavena siddhoyam Krishna bhakti rason madaha. For us, the intoxication is the rasa of Krishna bhakti. Every day, this Keshava Bhatta is getting darshana. Dadarsha nityam yamuna puline radhika dhavam. Great blessing for us that during this holy time we have been able to look at the works of a great Mahan, and with his blessings may all of us get continuous, enjoyable, blissful satsanga, blissful kathashravana, great parayanams, great kirtanams. Radhe Krishna, Radhe Krishna.
Jai Jai Shankara, Hara Hara Shankara. It was indeed our bhagyam to have had the opportunity to do a Bhagavata Kathashravanam today of the great Mahan, Shri Chaitanya MahaPrabhu, through a rendition of slokas from Sri Vaishnava Samhitha, the great masterpiece work of Sri Krishna Premi Swamigal, affectionately known as Sri Anna. We are grateful today to Srimati Dr. Shobha Hariji for her melodious rendition of verses interwoven with various ragas. Her style reminded us of Srimati Shivananda Vijayalakshmi and her well-known Lalita Sahasranama Shyamala Dandakam recordings. I'm sure many of us grew up listening to these works in our yesteryears. The Leelas from the life of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are many, and Sri Ramki ji deftly brought out the essence by narrating one such experience, an encounter between the learned scholar Sri Keshava Bhatta, a Kashmiri Pandita, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Ramki ji is an erudite scholar, an eloquent speaker, and no stranger to many of us, and he has the ability to lucidly explain even complex grammar concepts, as we saw in this case, through Shabda Alankaram, Abhasa Alankaram, Viroda Abhasa Alankaram, etc., in a very simple manner. His yeoman service through Brahma Sabha to expose our children and next generation youth to our scriptures such as Bhagavatam, Ramayanam, and other works such as Sri Vaishnava Samhita is very noteworthy. We are deeply grateful to Dr. Shobha Hariji and Sri Ramki ji for sharing this treasure with us today. Lastly, we would like to thank each and every one of you, our viewers, and look forward to your continued support. Jai Jai Shankara, Hara Hara Shankara.